Yo, what's going on? Cliff Jumper 1984, Red Rocks, your favorite Autobot, drinking that natty ice. About 2 months ago, I beat Breath of the Wild, the Legend of Zelda game, on the Wii U. And I did a video before I beat it about what I liked about the game. There's a couple gripes I have with the game, and I thought maybe I'd share that with you, things I didn't like about it. And being that I grew up playing Legend of Zelda, I got it in late 87, I think, early 88 it would have been. I was born in 82. So I thought, being that as I played most of the series and beat half of the series, well, I shouldn't say I played most of the series, maybe about 65%. But yeah, there's some things that, I didn't like. And I have a little list down here. Usually a lot of things that go right off the bat, but these are things I wasn't going to remember. And I had the first thing I thought about was the traditional items and weapons and stuff that they were missing. But then I was thinking down the line, it's like maybe some of them in there and I didn't find them yet. Like I was thinking Mirror Shield is one that's probably in there somewhere. But we were missing hook shots. That's basically like the biggest staple. But you got boomerangs and certain weapons, but they would break. And it just, you can still get your hammers and they would break. It just feels like certain things weren't there. And the breaking issue just really defaulted on the whole idea of the item inventory. If you have a weapon that serves as an item, say like a fire rod, you get from one of those whiz robes and it breaks, it's like, come on, you gotta have some kind of items that should not be expendable. The ending, I know I'm early on saying that, the ending to me was very meh. I was like, even though it was a little bit longer, it just seemed so storybook cut and everything. It just really left me like, it wasn't the epic thing I was looking for in such a game that was as epic as this. And the next thing goes down even before the ending. Let's talk about the bosses. Some of the Ganons, Water Blight, Fire Blight, and the other two, sorry, names are escaping my head. We figured out how to do them. They're so flippin' easy. They were like a pushover. I'm sure, I didn't go play the hard mode or the master mode. I don't have any of the downloaded content yet, which I should get on that. But this was just like, after you get it, it's just like, why? And maybe that's how some Zelda games feel. But it's not like old Zelda dungeons used to take me like, maybe a day or something to figure out, a couple of weeks depending on what I was doing when I was younger, if I wasn't allowed to play Zelda. As to where it's like second or third try, get them. It just doesn't seem right. But again, maybe am I playing on an easy mode or the normal mode? Do I have to do the Master Quest mode? Maybe that helps out. I'd like to check that out. Next point I didn't really care about. No real labyrinth. Like the ones that they call labyrinths are just mazes you walk around, and it was very boring. I wish there was more enemies in there or something, a little bit more puzzles. It was some of them were just a pushover, especially when you got Gavali's Gale or whatever, where you can fly up and use the glider and get on top of everything. They were cake. And I don't know, everyone's hunting to like a traditional dungeon coming on like the next DLC, whether that's going to happen or not, everyone's just speculating. We'll see, but it's just cool because if they had a couple traditional labyrinths or dungeons, what they used to have, and using all the power of the Sheikah Slate, that would be fucking awesome. Ooh, this is a big thing that killed me early. There was a couple nights where I'd come off work and I'd be like so excited to play the game, and I would sit down. I'd have maybe like an hour and a half, give or take, for the time I'd work and everything. I would just get nothing accomplished. and it was really disheartening. I know that's cool because the world is that open, and sometimes you might not get to that. But it just made me feel uninspired, not making me want to come back as much. And yeah, I did see reports or like people talking about how you're gonna run into that time and time, but you have to like really explore. When you have an hour and a half, you're trying to go further. You don't have time to look every nook and cranny. It was just, it's a big world. I understand that, and a damn good game. It's just one of those things when you don't have time, like the kind of guy I am. It's a throw off. Ooh, I wanted more cutscenes. There's just certain places maybe that there could be more cutscenes. I know I don't want to add cinematic stuff to that to make the game longer, like you're playing less. But there's more story that could have been told in this. I feel with every little thing there is to do with that. Not that saying everything you do needs a cutscene. That would get way overblown. It would just help with the story more. And I don't know why I have something in. I want to say something about Urbosa because I think she's pretty fucking hot for the game. Oh man. Until with the bow and arrow, until I turned the Wii pad aiming off, it was so much better. The Wii pad aiming, I thought, fucking sucked for the game. It's just a minor gripe. I don't even remember why I have this written down. I actually wrote this like 3 fucking weeks ago, believe it or not. I just haven't had the time to do this. Getting into a divine beast, excuse me, is repetitive, and that's just kind of the way it feels like you have to disarm the certain points of the beast and you get into it. It just kind of, I like the different way they approach it, but it's the same thing. And being that there's only 4 of them, and the last thing I have here is weapons break too easily. I understand there's ones that have better durability, but like, and tree branches, I know they break. It's just sometime in the middle of battle, it's just something breaks. It's just like, what the fuck? And I see that they glow and everything like that before they're gonna break on your, what is it on the menu? I got it. Can't remember. I haven't even turned it on again in like two months. Damn. Overall, it's a great game. God, if I would give it a rating, it would be in the upper 80s, something like an 87, 88%. I couldn't give it any more than that, really. Just how I feel. It's my own personal opinion. You can bash it all you want. That's cool. Hey, what do you feel about this list? Do you have anything to add or anything that your opinion you feel that maybe I'm wrong about? Which I'm fine with that. I'm open to that. Throw that comment below. Like this video if you haven't subscribed, please. And until next time, like always, oh, drink one on me.